Come on. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Glamo Famo, aka Soul Bossy Chick, aka Misha So Bossy. Um, Here to do a quick update, maybe. Hopefully it's quick. I be rambling. See the time I'm taking right now? I could just be. Anyway, moving update. So y'all know when I started this, I said I had concluded my moving update, but my stuff is so tentative, like to be announced, like to be determined, like TBD. I don't know. I am finally to the point to say I don't know. I don't have any of the answers. When I say I don't have any of the answers, I mean there's not one that I have. I don't have any answers. I am so very okay. Wait, so I'm doing this quick video though because I guess y'all like these updates from me. People like how transparent I am, which that's the only way I know how to be. I really don't know how to be any other way. But I've been having a rough couple of weeks. Like September has not been my month. I am definitely going to blame it on Mercury retrograde. Um, you know, it's been giving me its ass to kiss basically, and everything has gone wrong. I actually went back home. So I guess that was good. I try to see the silver lining in most of the stuff just because it's funny. I say a lot of quotes. Like I really like to subscribe to quotes, but somebody told me like they BS, whatever. But it helps me stay positive. Quotes help me stay positive. They help me look at a different light because at one point in life I was a very negative person. Like I was super negative. I thrived off negativity. I thrived off of drama. Um and being in a different space, it's really crazy. Like this thing called life is really crazy because okay, so this month has been very crazy. Still have not found a job. Still have not found like a foundation. I'm still basically up in arms. The only thing that is for certain is that the girls are in school. Um, the only thing that is for certain is that the boys are still with their dad. Um, the only thing that's for certain is that's it. Cause I am literally going out of my mind at this point. But Um, so I've been like having a very, very, very rough month and it's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to break old habits. It's hard to subscribe to new things, new ideas. It's hard to open up to various people and allow them in. Um, because I'm only comfortable with being vulnerable with one or two people at a time. And then, I'm kind of vulnerable on these videos, but I'm not like as vulnerable as I would be with somebody I really, really trust. Like, I don't take these videos to put them out and then somebody that really is not rooting for me or not supporting me, they come on these videos to use stuff against me. I'm not interested in that. I know there is some sour apple bitter bitches in this world that really cannot stand me. And I understand. I get it. I'm Glammo. I get it. But, I can teach you how to love yourself. Just, love me. Just admit that you love me. You don't hate me that much. You really actually are a fan of mine. So, but I'm going on a whole different path. I'm talking to the ones I know who watch my videos just so they can be like, see, she ain't got shit. She ain't doing shit. But it's all out there. I never subscribed to the fact that I was shit. I just look cute while I'm going through all the bullshit that I'm going through. So anyway, um, I could teach you how to do it. That's enough of that. So, what I'm saying is that, okay, so this month has been horrible. Very, very horrible for me. It's been good and it's been horrible. Like, I have found a support system and I'm really enjoying it. But of course, there's always a positive and a negative. I got to spend some time with my sons for his birthday. I went and got my children. We went back home. It was good, positive and negative with that. Going back home made me realize why I left in the first place. And, I really don't regret leaving. I just hate that I can't see what's forthcoming. Um, and I mean, nobody can in their lives, but I just trust the process is all that I keep saying to myself. You have to trust the process. You have to have faith. Trust the process. Anytime I get emails from you guys, and I do appreciate you for subscribing and sending me emails like positive, being positive with me, those really do help me because most of the time when I open up those emails, I'm at a point where it's just like I'm over it. I'm over everything. I want to pack my stuff up. I want to go back home. And then I'll read an email that's like, girl, keep doing what you're doing. You inspire me to do and that's just like, dang, that's cool. Like that's cool to me to know that people do really watch these videos and are actually rooting for me, or people do watch these videos and do get inspired. So um I'm going to continue to try to stay on this path that I'm on, but I'm just really not used to this. Like, I'm really not used to just jumping out the window and not knowing where I'm going to land. So, for the last 4 years, me being in a career that I thought I was actually going to stay in, um, and then just like going from that, a steady salary, a steady paycheck, um, to going to zero income, living off your savings, and not being able to find a job to save your life. Um, you know, it's so different. It's really, really different. It's just like I'm just like literally my life. Like, and then you have to be strong on top of that. So I have to be strong because my daughters are watching. My daughters are looking at me, and I'm all we got. So, you know, mama, you got to do what you got to do. But it's really, really hard, and it's really hard when they are they don't understand. So, sometimes they just don't understand that I just need a hug, or I need to be told that, you're doing okay, mom. It's okay. Like, we're okay. They That's not really their personality, so they don't get it. And I don't fault them for it, but it's just like sometimes I just need that because it's me and them here. I don't have, I'm not in a relationship. I don't have a man. I don't have family support. I don't have like all of that. So it's hard sometimes. But what I did realize is that I know that I'm spiritually gifted, and I know that I'm very intuitive. I'm just, y'all know I'm cosmically connected. I be on that horoscope, tarot scope stuff. Like, I'm real deep with that. And I believe it to an extent. I believe that energies come your way. I believe that you give off a certain energy. I believe that, it's fluid. Um, and it's actually I don't think that anything, I think it's ever changing, so you can change what happens to you. It's nothing written in stone. So, whatever energies that you're attracting, you can't change that. Whatever is free will. The world is free will. So when people say things like, oh, excuse me, about psychics and stuff and how they didn't know this, how they didn't, it's free will. Everybody has free will. You got free will to walk out your door right now. You have free will to do, whatever you decide. So whatever happens to you is based upon you. Um, so anyway, very intuitive. I pray a lot. I pray a lot. I pray a lot. I manifest a lot. Um, and I try to be very careful with what I put out into the world. I try to be very careful with what I manifest, because I have literally seen things happen before. I have seen things that I've manifested happen, and I have to be really careful when I ask God for things, because He'll give them to me. Like, and it may not happen right away, but I end up getting it. So it's just like I try at this point to be very careful. Now, with that being said, the saying, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, is definitely true. So my whole plan was to move to Charlotte. I had that thing on a string. I'm moving to Charlotte. I got this plan down. This is what I'm going to do. When I first get there, I'm just going to work off my savings. I'll look for a place, look for a job. In the meantime, if I can't find a job, I'll just do like at home customer service work until I can get a job. For some reason, I thought all of this was going to be really, really easy. I don't know, because everything comes to me so easy. I have not struggled in my financial life in a long time. Now, my personal life, my relationship life has been a struggle for the last, since I've been 19. So that has forever been a struggle, which I don't even have time to deal with that right now. But in my financial life, it hasn't ever really been a struggle. I was a very privileged child. I guess like my parents weren't like rich and wealthy, but we definitely never wanted for anything materially because my mother was just a materialistic person. So we always had anything we wanted for materially. It always looked great on the outside looking in. Um, Even as I had children, my mom, she kind of like I wasn't spoiled anymore, which put me into a shock. Um, I personally wasn't spoiled. Like I couldn't go, and I always had good jobs, so I couldn't personally go to her and be like, "Mama, I want some money so you can buy me these Jordans or something." I mean, I was too old for that by then, but my children would have everything they wanted, and my mom cooked every day and she would send food over every day, and I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to buy clothes for them. I didn't have to but I didn't get a lot of hands-on help. So I got a lot of material help, a lot of financial help, but I didn't get a lot of emotional help. So that's where a lot of my adult problems came from. I didn't have a lot of emotional support through my whole adult life. I've never really had emotional support, but I've always had financial help. So I've never had a problem with finances. Even now, I have like I'm working off my savings. I know that I could go back home at any time and my mom and my dad will like open up their house to us. Um will even help me pay like my bills if they need to. But I just don't I'm I need something more at this point. Like I am very emotionally bankrupt. And it plays like a mental toll on me. So I know, way too deep for this video, but my point of it all being is I don't know how to be in financial turmoil, like for real, for real. I always end up getting out of it. So right now, I feel like I'm in a rut. I cannot find a job. Let me stop saying I can't find a job. I have a job. I have like an at-home job. It doesn't start till the end of the month. So but I'm still like, I just need something. I have an at home job. I could be driving Uber right now. I mean, I get it. Like, a lot of people be like, Uber is extra money. Go get that Uber money. I'm just, I'm not a hustler. I really want to be a hustler. I really wish I had a hustling spirit. Like, I have a godmama. She could literally sell water to a well. Like, I just don't have that spirit. If it's no, it's no. If it's because I never had to really get up, get out and get something or sell myself. Like even myself, if I just walked into a room of people, they sold on me automatically. Not even like on no cocky stuff, just because my presence is just so huge, or it's just like it's something around me that attracts people automatically. So it's not like I have to be like, can you invest in me? Yeah, I can do this, girl. I know how to do makeup. I know how to do hair. Like once they see me, they already know I know how to do that. So it's kind of like, can you do my hair? Can you do my makeup? Can you know what I'm saying? So I never really had to hustle to really like talk people into getting nothing. So it's like hard on that tip. So anyway, back to the be careful what you ask for. So, when I first wanted to move, I wanted to move because I felt like I needed different opportunity and I needed to be happy. I needed to be able to do what I wanted to do. I knew where I was at. I was not going to find a husband. I knew I wasn't going to have a family. That's like the most important thing to me ever. So I want to have my own family. I want to have a husband. I want to have a career. I want to be successful. Like I want to be abundant. I knew in Milwaukee I couldn't be abundant. My idea was Charlotte. I could definitely be abundant in Charlotte. Like there's lots of opportunities, there's lots of men. I looked, I saw, I conquered. Like I know that that's available to me there. So this was just like this is my outlook. Things didn't happen the way I wanted them to happen. I ended up in South Carolina. South Carolina, it ain't too much crack in here. So I felt like when I asked to move, I was like, I'm just done with everything here. Like I don't care if I don't have anybody where I move. Me and my kids is okay. It's not working out like that. Like I need my family, I need my friends. I never would have thought I would be like, I miss going to my mom's house. I just didn't think, because they were working my nerves so bad. Like it was so much emotional stress put on me from my family that I just wanted to get away. And now I'm just here with like nobody, and it's like it sucks. But so I got what I asked for. I was able to move without the stress of my family, without people bugging me every day, although I still do. We still call each other every day, but um, that's just not on me heavy anymore. But at the same time, I ain't got nobody here. Like missing my sons like crazy. But it would be absolutely stupid and asinine to move them somewhere where I'm not even stable at, and I know I'm not stable. And I'm finally okay with saying I'm not stable. I don't have it together. And I don't even know at this point when I'm going to get it together. So I refuse to put my sons in that situation. My daughters are older, so they get it a little more. My babies, never. I would never put my babies in this situation ever. Especially knowing that where they are with their dad, they're in a safe place. I mean, for the most part. But it is what it is. Co-parenting. Watch my last video. So yeah, I got what I asked for. Um, Also the relationship with from I believe in soul ties. I had a definite soul tie with my son's father. It like for the last 10 years, like it's been a off again, on again, off again, on again. And I've been trying to release his energy from me for so long. It's been a definite process. It's finally released. It's finally released. I'm not in a space where I feel like, I need him because he's the one that knows everything and he's the one I talk to every day and he's the one that, it was just so much with us that I had to finally be okay with getting away from that relationship. Okay, so now I'm finally okay with that. But then it's like, now what? Who replaces that? I don't have anybody to replace that. I don't have anybody to replace the fact that I could just call them and be like, dude, my mom and them tripping, such and such and such. Because I don't let people in my life like that. So the people that I do let in my life like that, I try to hold on to them because I don't trust everybody with like vulnerable stuff like that. So, so even just losing that relationship, even cutting that tie away, I didn't even think about what was going to replace it. At this point, it's a loss. I mean, it's not a loss. It's good because breaking that tie, I can now form different bonds with people because that was definitely an energy I just wanted to get off of me. I just didn't need that energy on me. It was bad for me. It was bad for my spirit. It was probably bad for him. Like it just wasn't good. So, it's just like I'm always in a reflective mode of what I had, what I'm used to. I'm just not comfortable. I'm not used to this. I start school on the 28th. I think God or the universe is just whatever, is just pushing me to be an entrepreneur. And with my with the spirit that I have, it's just I know I can't work for anybody like that. You know what I mean? I know I'm not built to work for people. I'm built to be an entrepreneur. And I feel like all doors are closing because God is saying, hey, if you get a full time job, you already know you're about to be in this race again. I think God put me in an environment where He knew I would focus, or I would calm down for a second to go to school. Because if I went back home, I'm not going to school. If I moved to a bigger market, I'm not going to school. Um, I'm just not. I mean, here it's nothing to do. It's small. I just need to get enough money to pay my bills and go to school while I have the sport that I have, because that's what I really want to do. So I don't know. I just wanted to do this video because I am in a space. I've been doing a lot of energy clearing. I've been doing a lot of spiritual work, and hopefully by October, when I give you guys another update, this will all change. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I know this video is very long. Watch it in increments. I know y'all love me anyway, so y'all will watch it. Share, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at glamo _famo, or you can email me at sobossychick, SOBOSSYCHIC @gmail.com. Bye guys, have a good day.